Hi guys, my name's Beck, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do some chest openers, heart openers. I work with clients and quite often people come to me with bad backs, shoulders and necks, but they don't always realise that they're actually carrying a lot of tension across the front. So it's quite often due to us virtually everything we do, kind of like hunching forwards, and it tends to shorten the muscles in the chest, front of the shoulders, up the insides of the arms and things. So yeah, we're going to have a go at that today. So this is the first part. I'm going to do a couple more parts with some slightly more advanced postures in as well, but these today probably best to do first, and they're pretty much okay for most people as well to have a go at. Okay, so the first one you can do either sitting or standing. So just get yourself a nice posture, and it's basically just linking your hands behind your back. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Turn around. So yeah, linking my fingers together, and then I'm taking my fingers away from my back and just holding it there and breathing into it. So yeah, probably like with most stretches, you want to hold for about 15 or 20 seconds. So just hold for a while, just feel it opening the front of your chest. It'll be stretching out the shoulders. It's working the upper back as well, and hopefully you'll feel it stretching down the front of the arms as well. So just make sure that you're not dipping your lower back too much. So if you stood up, sometimes the tendency is to dip the lower back in and sit the chest forward. So don't get too much of a curve in the lower back. So just make sure that you're using your core as well, just sitting up or standing up nice and tall. So breathing into it. So that's a nice easy one. So most people should be able to do that. Sometimes if you've got a serious, like severe shoulder injury, you might find it a bit difficult to do that one. Okay, so the next one, in fact, I'll do it like this. So the next one, you do need to do sitting. So yeah, just come to a sitting position, cross-legged, or you can do lotus if you're super bendy, and sitting up nice and tall. And then you want your fingers pointing forwards, and you're going to just bring your hands roughly underneath your shoulders. So we're not like leaning back onto the hands, because we want to keep lengthening up through the spine, but then we just want to get a nice opening of the heart, of the chest, front of the shoulders and through the throat. So yeah, you just sort of bend the elbows slightly, and you drop the head back slightly as well. And again, you hold and you breathe into it. So the elbows are slightly bent. I'm taking a little bit of weight down through the hands, but I've still got weight going down through the sit bones. And I'm tilting my head back, but I'm not dropping it right back. So I'm just like getting a gentle gaze up at the top of the wall. So again, you want to hold for probably similar to the first one, so like 15, 20 seconds, if that feels okay. And then to come back up, it's just gently, nice and slowly coming back up. So you should feel like you're quite a nice stretch here through the throat. Okay, so next one is an arm stretch. So again, this one you can do standing or you can do sitting. So I'll just show you sitting. Right, I'm going to use a belt, because you might need a belt for this one if you can't touch hands, because it is quite a strong stretch, and I'll show you this way around. So I'm going to take the belt in my right hand, and I'm going to bring my left arm behind me, bending my elbow. So you'll feel, if you're quite tight across the front, just doing this, you'll feel a stretch here. So you're kind of like bending it to where you feel comfy. So you might just be down there, you might be able to bring it a bit higher. And then your right arm, you're going to inhale, bring it up, exhale, bend your elbow, and then you're taking hold of the belt. So again, the tighter you are, you're probably going to have a bigger gap. It's going to be more like that. If you're a bit more supple, you might be able to bring the hands in closer. And yeah, just holding it there. So we're trying to get quite a straight sort of stretch up through the arm, up through the elbow, up to the ceiling. If you're quite supple, you might be able to touch fingers or even hold hands, so you might not need the belt. But just make sure if you're doing that you're not compromising your spine. So keep your spine nice and upright if you're doing that. So yeah, just hold, again, similar amount of time. So you could maybe count for sort of 5 breaths, nice slow breathing, or yeah, 15, 20 or 30 seconds, just holding it there, and then you can exhale, bring the arms down. So we'll do the other side. Got to do both sides, keep balanced. So yeah, this time you're going to take your belt in your left hand and your right arm's coming behind your back. So for a lot of people, including me, this is the side that feels tight. Bring the right arm, because I'm right-handed, I use this arm a lot, so it's quite a bit tighter down the front. So I'm going to bring that one behind my back. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down, and try and find my belt. Right, I'm there. Okay, so yeah. And then just think about your posture. So once you're in it, think about your posture, connect with your breathing. Sitting up or standing up nice and tall. Lengthening through the side of the arm, elbow pointing up. So I'll show you from the front as well. So you're probably going to be this way around. So yeah, from the front it'll kind of look like that. You might have got the belt in between the hands. So yeah, you're kind of getting like a nice sort of fairly straight stretch up through here. Stretch down the front of the body. You'll feel it. If it's tight, it's kind of might be pulling around here a little bit or down the front of the arm. So again, just like with anything in yoga, it's kind of, you listen to your body, so don't push it too hard. You don't want to be in complete pain, and you want to be able to just connect with your breathing and sort of relax into it. So just go to where you feel like you're getting a nice stretch, but you can you feel like it's working, but it's not creating any pain or anything. Okay, so you just release that. Exhale, you can bring your arms down, just to give your arms a little shake. And then last one we're going to do for today is another arm stretch. So again, this can be done stood up or sat down. And yeah, I'll show you the advanced thing first. So the advanced thing can be quite strong on the wrists and the hands. So just make sure it feels okay if you want to have a go at this. So it's called reverse prayer. So you're bringing the fingertips together, and then you turn the fingers in towards the back, and then you push up into the prayer position. So it's quite a nice one because you can hold in different positions. I'll show you the full thing, and then I'll show you some modified versions. So basically, yeah, the full thing is very quite strong. It's quite advanced. So only do this if it feels comfy. So it's bringing the prayer position in between the shoulder blades, and then we're kind of like, yeah, opening through the chest. So not quite as strong, might be having the hands a little bit lower, or even if you've done that one, you could try the different levels of bringing the hands lower, see how it feels across the front of the chest, down the arms. You could try bringing the hands down here and holding it there. So if it's feeling really strong, or you don't want to have a go at that because of your wrists and things, or really tight across the front, an easier version would be to either hold the wrists or to hold the elbows. So it's a similar thing. And into the front so you can see me from the front. So yeah, like holding the elbows. I've got that opening through the chest, keeping my shoulders down. Can breathe in and out through your nose if that feels comfy. Sort of breathing into your belly. So letting your chest open. So that's holding my elbows. It's probably going to look the same whatever I do. Holding my wrists is probably a little bit easier. And then obviously doing the reverse prayer. You can see in the mirror. Yeah, so you can hold that at a lower level. Just has a slightly different effect. So I quite often do it, and I'll hold it here for 30 seconds, a minute, and then I'll probably do it at the different levels, hold it in the middle, and then I'll go up to the top. So each position kind of just feels a little bit different. but just, yeah, really allowing it to like soften your chest, open your chest, work down the front of the arms. And also most of these postures, because they're working, they're sort of releasing and opening the front of the body, then they're kind of working the upper back as well, which for a lot of people, the upper back tends to be overstretched and quite weak due to people, including me, hunching forwards all the time, doing things. So yeah, to release, you just sort of like slowly bring the arms down, and then you can have a little shake out. Okay, so yeah, you can have a go at them, and I'll try and post some more sort of more yoga postures that will actually target this area as well. So there's just so many postures that are really good for opening this area, and I think it's one of the most sort of underworked areas, so I think more people need to be practicing, including myself. Okay, see you soon. My hair.